Years of nice, quiet anxiety. Gone. Along with a whole street.
The Qunari were blameless.
Right. A mad elf pushed by zealots, likely hidden in the very groups I have to appease. The Maker has a grand sense of humor. And the Arishok. I suspected he had no plans to leave. I didn't know it was just as annoying for him.
Keep the worst of them off his back, and it'll be all right.
But that is the problem. It has already escalated, despite your efforts. A shame.
What happened?
A Qunari delegate and entourage paid me a visit. It was civil, tentative, hopeful. They left my chambers with precision, but were not reported by the outer guard. They are missing almost literally from my doorstep. What do you imagine will be the Arishok's reaction?
We need to get out in front of this, and fast.
I feel I've been trying to turn a stampede for some time now. Someone is pushing very hard. Speak with Seneschal Brown. Then you will see why I cannot trust anyone else with this. I don't know who would benefit from fighting the Qunari, but it will...
Hey guys, this is Kit Kat Paddywhack, and we are back for another episode of Dragon Age 2 Let's Play. So in the previous episode, we just got over another mission-focused episode focusing on Merrill's side quest.
You have information about the missing Qunari?
I am to help you, yes. Viscount Dumas would appreciate discretion in this matter. I would prefer that you were not involved at all, but that is neither here nor there.
It sounds like you don't want them found.
I must think of what is best for the Viscount's office. Bringing attention to such an incident benefits no one.
You would do nothing?
The Qunari are neutral hostiles at best. There is no relationship to salvage by overextending ourselves on their behalf.
So where would you start, if you were the starting type?
I would begin with the most obvious failure. It's clear the City Guard has no excuse for allowing this, unless they were involved. Not coincidentally, a number of recent recruits have failed to report. You should start with one of them. Although where you find a swordsman so eager to sell his honor and duty, I'm sure I don't know.
The Hanged Man.
Hangman. Definitely.
Right. Then you know what to look for. I can't imagine this has occurred without notice. There is always a weak link. Please keep this quiet.
Did that guy really know, or was he just waiting for me to figure that out? Yeah, previous episode, what pretty much just happened was I decided to humor Merrill in allowing her to retrieve the rule home, but then it turns out that I'm keeping it hostage, and then she gets really mad at me. This is probably the point where I maxed out her rivalry, so then I got the rival achievement for getting my first rival relationship, I suppose. There was also an achievement for getting 2 rivalry and 2 friendship routes.
What duties did you have? As a slave, I mean.
Not this again.
I heard that Tevinter slaves are kept oiled so they glisten. Did your master oil you up? Did you glisten for him?
I was his bodyguard.
Always close at hand. Always within reach. Glistening.
You have an entire story written in your head already, don't you?
That's hilarious. Isabella has an entire slash fic written in her head already. As much as I want to laugh at it, I think it's really creepy though. I mean, come on. Oiled up Fenris? Glistening? Vulnerability here? You know, I'm not gonna go any further. You guys get the idea where that direction's going. But now I gotta talk to Merrill about what happened.
How could you do that to me? How could you steal a priceless relic of my people? I trusted you.
I didn't steal it. Marathari gave it to me.
Your obsession with this mirror got you exiled from your people and turned you to blood magic. It's ruining your life. Let it go.
Blood magic and exile were my choice. The Illuvian had nothing to do with it. You and the Keeper may not like it, but I chose this path with my eyes open. I can't believe I've been such an idiot believing you'd help me. Go! I'd rather be alone.
Nah, I gotta bug you one more time, Merrill.
Oh, may the dread wolf take you, you worthless hunk of glass. It won't work. All the years I've wasted on it, it's still a flaming mirror with no reflection. Why have you come here? Did the Keeper put you up to this?
Merrill, I was here a minute ago.
I know you're angry with me, but I'm doing this for your sake.
Stop treating me like a child. I don't need you, or Marathari, or anyone else to look after me. I can save my people with this mirror. Just stay out of it.
Do you really want me to leave you alone?
Why is it everyone questions what I want when I've just said it? I've given up everything to rebuild my people's past. And you just threw my sacrifice in the garbage. You say you mean well, but right now, I'd rather be alone.
Wow! She kicks me out of her house and then I get ambushed by a bunch of bandits. What the heck? That's actually kind of funny. Merrill kicks me out and then I get ambushed by a bunch of bandits. At this point, since I maxed out Merrill's rivalry points, I'm free to make as many friendly options as I want. I guess that's one of the flaws of BioWare's writing, I suppose. Well, not like it really matters anyways, because once I change Merrill's relationship dynamic to rivalry, she's gonna act semi-hostile towards me, even if I pick the friendliest options. I don't know, I don't want to get on her friendly path. I just have to indulge her in some black magic and help her rebuild a mirror and listen to her only. But the problem is when I pick what is presumably supposed to be like the good choice, I always trying to say the truth, make things straight, make things right, and help out Merrill and not put her to danger of her own clan. It didn't turn out very well. So I think to keep it consistent in order to get that one outcome I want, I'm gonna have to remain consistent with all the rivalry choices I have made to lock her into that path. And then I noticed that Anders, I didn't really have that much use for Anders. I think it's because I probably forgot to set some of his passive abilities, his activated abilities, to turn off, and it would just consume his mana.
A lot of coin for this place.
That's right, pal. Tonight I'm paid and blessed, and all I had to do was turn my head. To all my friends. Hey, step back. I know important people. We're gonna show this city what to do with Heed and Oxman.
Someone has deep pockets. I want an introduction.
Somebody always wants something. But I don't have to take that anymore. 3 hornheads are just a start. You want some of this? Take it from me and my new friends. You're on your own, pal. That's loyalty for you. Come on.
Nah, man, we're not gonna fight with fists. We're gonna fight with swords and magic.
This isn't necessary, you know.
What? What do you want? I just did what he said. It was more coin than I've ever seen.
Come on. Someone so generous. They deserve recognition.
Templar. It was a Templar. I didn't get the name. We met near the Chantry. He said taking these Qunari was serving the Maker. I swear, he even had the seal of the Grand Cleric. True is true.
Great. A Templar.
With the Grand Cleric seal. How's that for interesting?
So, a drunk says the Grand Cleric funded zealots through a rogue Templar. This is enough evidence for you?
It's a careful chat about missing Qunari.
Hey, it's not like the Templars are going to like me no matter what I do.
The Grand Cleric, please. Tell her it concerns the Qunari.
Sarah Hawke.
Sister Petrice.
Mother Petrice. Time has changed us both. Grand Cleric Elfina cannot grant an audience to just anyone. What do you want?
A Templar may have misjudged an order and abused the Grand Cleric's authority.
I assure you, the Templars would never embarrass the Chantry, at risk of the Knight Commander's wrath.
Men were hired for the righteous task of kidnapping a Qunari delegate. A pause that says you knew. But does her grace?
The Grand Cleric trusts her stewards to enact the wishes of the Maker.
It sounds like you've been bad. This will shock her grace, no doubt.
Stubborn. All right, Sarah Hawke. If you won't abandon this, let me offer you something. The Templar you seek is a radical who has grown unreliable. Confronting him may do us all a favor.
And he is what to you?
He is my former bodyguard, Ser Von L. Assume what you wish, but I offer him to you as reconciliation. Meet me at this location. I invite you, Sarah Hawke. Come see the unrest these Qunari have inspired.
I invite you, Sarah Hawke, to walk into a trap.
That's a good point, Isabella.
It's her game, for the moment.
Why was your friend made tranquil? Do you know?
No, and it doesn't matter. Nobody deserves that.
I know some mages who deserve that.
Really? Perhaps they should start making slaves tranquil. Then they wouldn't dream of escaping. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Slaves do not attract demons that try to possess them.
Which clearly justifies it. What a perfect solution.
Oh my god, Anders. What the hell? Not you two. Well, I kinda saw this coming, but come on! Are you serious? I think the lore established that mages were more likely to attract demons and then increase the likelihood of demon possession. That's just the reality of it.
I left someone back at the Hanged Man.
What do you want, Hawke? I have no interest in adding to my distractions.
And yet you sent a delegate to the Viscount.
A brief attempt to educate. If the dwarf had stolen the Sarkamek, it could have been used to show the price of greed. But you know the outcome of that. These fools are determined to be wrong. I won't waste the effort again.
A courtesy, Arashok. The delegate and his guards are missing.
Anyone else, and those words would have been their last. You are handling this, not your buffoon of a Viscount.
I am.
Then I will wait. But know this, the provocations we have suffered have worked. If this is not resolved, I can fulfill my duty to the Qun with far less annoyance by sifting through rubble.
As if there wasn't enough pressure.
I am eager to see how you resolve this.
Nice to know that Arashok respects me now. So I think it's about time that I should establish the premise of my channel. I mean, originally I did start out with planning on having this channel be a Let's Play channel, but that doesn't mean I'll play a game like Dragon Age Inquisition immediately, since one, I can't afford. I usually don't buy games on day one release, and I can afford to wait. And two, I was planning on increasing the range of variety for my content, which would include reviews of anime and manga and maybe some other video games that are not like up to date, especially for something like anime and manga, since most people just move on and pay attention to like whatever is the latest trending manga. So I'll just do that. And I also make it a point to not mention anything irrelevant to the topic of the video as such with Dragon Age, but I just need to make this clear for what amount of subscribers I have at the moment. That my channel...
What makes this relic of yours so valuable?
The same thing that makes anything valuable. Someone's willing to pay for it.
That's not evasive.
Look, I didn't get where I am by showing my hand, you know.
No, your hand isn't what I hear you've been showing.
I would have liked that line, Anders, if I didn't know that you were such a dick back at the Chantry. So yeah, like I said, I would like to take a moment to just make a point about the direction my channel is going, which is my channel is originally supposed to be a channel featuring videos from Let's Plays, anime, manga, and video game reviews. But for now, I've been using Dragon Age 2 because I recently played it and it gives me enough time to stockpile ideas for future videos. And I might be able to upload faster since my future videos will be shorter. And the next game I was planning on playing would be Watch Dogs. Not because I like it, but actually I'm going to play that game blind because I'm just going to be focusing on a campaign. And I already played a little bit of it enough to get an idea that I'm gonna enjoy making fun of that game. And Ubisoft has no problem with it, with Let's Play videos. So yeah, Watch Dogs. I mean, I kind of dropped it over the summer when I started playing Dragon Age. But this will be the end of the video, so until then, see you guys later.